UIA Australia. Now we are moving to the main course, and I promise you we're going to do a lamb chop. We're going to serve it on a lentils, beluga lentils, and then spinach, and then Jerusalem artichoke, and spices, and lemon, and baharat, and other stuff, a bit tahini, and green parsley oil. Now we put the lentils inside the water. As I say, you can take like shallot, put it inside, and garlic. We have a parsley leaves without the stem. Now we have like a regular oil that we bring it to 180 degrees Celsius degrees, and not everything together, but you see we get like a chips very quick. It's taking the water from the leaves, and we get only dry leaf with the right color. Take it out and like soak it in a pepper, towel pepper. And that's what we got, parsley leaves, crispy parsley leaves, like a chips. And now we're going to blend it with a clean oil, with a blender, and get like the fresh green parsley oil. Okay, now we have the parsley chips to the blender. Very easy. And these techniques you can do with every green leaf. You can do it with spinach, basil, rosemary, sage, everything that you want in the same technique. And that's much, much better than to blanch the leaves. Now I put like a clean, regular oil, or if you want to use olive oil. Okay, now we're going to blend the leaves with the oil, 2 minutes, and then we're going to strain it. Okay, 2 minutes, and now we have amazing oil, but we want to strain it. We're going to take a special filter and a strainer. It can be like coffee filter or other filter that you have at home. And we pour the oil inside, and you get like unbelievable green, pure, full with parsley flavor. And it can be like almost a month in the fridge. We move to another garnish that are crazy about him, like Jerusalem artichoke. It's so tasty. I raised on that, you know, all the holidays, Rosh Hashanah, Passover. You know, today, no rules also about the season, because you can find it almost all over the year. And what I like to do is like to wash it very well and to cook it with the skin. And to cook it like confit style. So simple to take it, put it like in an oil, and like slowly cooked until it's tender. That's what we're going to do now. I take like casserole, I put few of this Jerusalem artichoke inside. After that we can shape it a bit, and a bit sea salt. And I'm going to cover it with oil. I'm going to cover it with oil, regular oil. You don't need to spend like, you know, like very expensive olive oil. And it's going to be on the stove in a low heat, 45, 1 hour, until it's like soft, but not too much. Keep it also a bit al dente. We have like a baby lamb chop, very delicate with the flavor. It's not like a strong flavor. Israeli doesn't like strong lamb or strong mouton. They like the very gentle one, and that's the most amazing one. And now we're going to leave it here, and it's already sitting like in olive oil. But that's what I want you to do at home also, like cut it to pieces or ask your butcher to cut it for you, and then keep it like overnight with olive oil. And now we're going to season the chop with a lime. I'm using the zest. You can use preserved lemon. You can use a Persian lemon. One side. Also a little bit sea salt, a little bit black pepper, a little bit baharat. Baharat is a mix of spices that coming from the Arabic cuisine, Morocco cuisine. Now we season one side, and I also want to take like a fresh, I have it here, yeah, fresh za'atar, If you cannot find za'atar, fresh za'atar, you can work with oregano, but the za'atar is amazing. I know there is a big community of Arabic in Australia. You can find there a fresh za'atar, and we chop it roughly. And we season the lamb chop with these leaves. And we're going to do the same from the other side. This lamb chop I'm going to sit on the side, waiting like 25, 30 minutes, sucking all the flavors inside, and then we're going to roast it. Next to the artichoke, next to the Jerusalem artichoke, I like to serve garlic and shallots or different onion. It's kind of something that I was raised on, sofrito. Sofrito is coming from the Kurdish Iraqi cuisine. It's like usually deep fried potatoes, deep fried onion, deep fried garlic, and then you slowly cook them, braise them with a piece of meat or piece of chicken. Here I do it as a kind of more modern sofrito. Instead of the potatoes, we have the Jerusalem artichoke, and we don't braise it hours. I cook everything separately, and then I build it with the lamb chop in the plate. And for that, I also have here like this special big shallots or onion, and I cut it for half. And then what I'm doing now, it's only a little bit olive oil, and slowly brown them, golden them in a pan. Now it's the right time for the lamb chop. They are already seasoned, get everything to the meat, to the flesh, and now we take a real charcoal grill. The smokiness, the flavor of the wood, going to make this lamb chop unbelievable. The lamb chop on the grill, almost there. We want to start to go to the plating. We have the lentils, we have the Jerusalem artichoke, we have the shallots. I want to take the spinach. You know, you can cook spinach in every way, like to sweat it very quick, like to saute it very quick. You can blanch it, you can roast it. And this time I want to take it to our world. And if you have a grill or charcoal grill that you do the lamb chop, we season it with the oil, a little bit olive oil, and put it like next to the lamb chop on the grill. For the lentils, we're going to season that with salt, pepper, cumin, olive oil, a bit vinegar, and like chopped parsley, fresh parsley, okay? That's what I'm doing now. Salt, black pepper, cumin, a little bit vinegar, and the parsley, the fresh parsley. Chopped fresh parsley. I'm going to mix and taste it, of course. Amazing. Now we take out the lamb chop, let them rest for 2 minutes before we serve them. We take the lentils, put a little bit in the plate. The confit of the Jerusalem artichoke. Take a piece. Slice it, put one here. We're going to season a little bit salt, black pepper on the top of the artichoke. I put one of that here. Then we have like the spinach and the lamb chop. Now the spinach, after a quick roasting on the grill, sitting here. Lamb chop, and we're going to serve it. I like to use with the lamb fennel leaves, beautiful fennel leaves coming from the fennel, and even like that, only to give me a little bit from the anise flavor. Put it here between the lamb, like that, and then I drizzle a little bit jus on the lamb, the artichoke, and We have amazing, amazing, amazing green parsley oil around the dish. Flavor and color and I think amazing emotion. Zest of lime above everything. And that's it. We have a crazy lamb chop, Israeli lamb chop. We are serving them to you, our brothers, sisters, brothers in Australia for Rosh Hashanah, for amazing meal for Rosh Hashanah. And we hug you and we love you. And we send that with a big hug to you, all of you there in Australia.